back to my channel. Ooh, I just went right in his face. This is my husband, Jimmy.
Hello, everybody.
So, I decided I wanted everybody to get to know who he is, since I'm not the only one doing this. You know, it takes two to make a baby. So this way, anybody who doesn't know him can see his pretty face. So we're gonna do a husband tag / get to know me thing. I don't know. We're gonna ask questions that were on the internet. He's gonna answer them, and he's gonna get them right, because if he doesn't get them right, he's in big trouble. So I'm gonna ask the questions. I'm gonna ask him. So the first question is, where did we meet?
Well, we first met on Facebook through my cousin's girlfriend at the time, first off, and then because you were living in Wildwood at the time, and then we finally came to Philly, and yeah, that's how we first met, on Facebook.
Sorry, ignore the cat. She's a little not happy today. And that was correct. Yeah, so we met on Facebook, but not in the typical way. We knew people who knew each other. This one's easy. What was our first date?
Oh, we went to Penn's Landing. Right after I got off work, no sleep, so I was working third shift at the time. Got home from work and went straight to Penn's Landing for most of the day.
Yeah, he made me walk the whole day. If you know me, you know I hate to walk. Seriously. I want him to carry me everywhere, and I couldn't. I had to walk. And it was not fun, all the walking, but we had a good time, and we got to know each other even better, you know, in an actual conversation, not just typing little messages where he was all cute and stuff. I got to see how he is in real life.
Yeah, we're still together despite that.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so this one is good. What was your first impression of me?
I was actually amazed by it, because I remember on Facebook you said I'd be disgusted or something by you.
Oh, yeah.
Something putting yourself down, but I was actually glad to finally meet you face to face after all that time of waiting and just seeing pictures on Facebook. But yeah, I mean, you're amazing. I mean, obviously your eyes, which I've told you multiple times, but I love your personality and everything.
If you can't tell, he's kissing up right now. I want him to be honest, and I think he's kissing up a little bit. But that's okay, we don't mind. So that's cute. Oh. My first impression of him, I'm going to answer these two. My first impression of him was...
I'm an a-hole.
You can't say a-hole. I mean, you can, but no, I mean, you were... Yeah, you kind of were a jerk, because right off the bat, you were like... What was it that... You made fun of me. Oh.
You do look like crap.
I said to him that... Because when we were going to, like, meet in person for the first time, I was sleeping at his cousin's house, and he was going to come after work in the morning and, like, come right over to meet me. And I was like, I'm going to be just waking up. I need time to get up and get ready and get all, you know, like this. And he was like, no, I'm just coming over. So we met in person, and, of course, it was, like, awkward. But, like, the first thing he says to me is... Oh, yeah, you really do look like crap in the morning. Like, I know he was being sarcastic, but I was like, really? That is so mean. And then, on our first date, he proceeded to tell me how Taylor Swift was his future ex-wife. And he'll never live that one down. Like, I can't have Taylor Swift on the TV because, like, I get mad at him and I go, oh, it's your future ex-wife.
And this is almost 6 years later.
I remember everything. So, yeah, my first impression was, like, he was sweet, but he was kind of like a jerk, but like in a joking way, so I could handle it because, you know, I don't back down. So we had like a back and forth going, and he was kind of intense. he was like kind of like really into me. So that was a good first impression though, because I'd spent a lot of time dating people who weren't really into me, I guess. So it was cool. I liked it. Obviously, because I got a ring. Number 5, what's a weird habit that I have, like, that you don't like?
I don't want to embarrass you, but digging in your belly button is pretty weird. It sort of creeps me out.
I do. I get, like, this feeling like there's, like, fuzz or something in my belly button, and I can't help. I like pick it. I'm a nitpicker. Like I pick skin. I do. I pick everything. I can't help it. But I will dig in my belly button. That is true.
That's the first thing that came to the top of my head.
Hey, you can't speak because you have a lot of weird habits.
I understand that.
Like, I think I caught you biting your toenails once.
I don't ever bite my toenails.
No, I swear I saw your foot go to your mouth
once.
once.
It's not me. I don't put my foot in my mouth. Not literally. Metaphorically speaking, I do, but not actually biting my toenails. That's disgusting.
No, he picks his nose in public.
Yeah, well,
and flicks it and wipes it on things. It's so gross. It's not weird, but it's gross. I don't like it.
No shame in my game.
Like that and smoking. I'm like, can you just give up these gross things? But he won't. He won't. And I wish he would. How long have we been together? This is easy.
Almost 6 years.
Yeah.
August 21st.
You had to think about it, really. He had to think about it.
We got married on the 22nd.
We have it tattooed on our bodies.
We got married on the 22nd and we got together on the 21st.
Yeah, that's true. Do we have any traditions? Like, not family traditions, like, you know, Christmas and stuff, but like traditions that are just me and you. I don't know.
No, I mean, other than holiday traditions, I mean, watching TV is not much of a tradition.
That's just a lifestyle. That's our lifestyle. We come home and watch TV. We're going to call it a tradition.
That's the new thing. Well, no, pass the salt's a tradition.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
I mean, not in a traditional sense. But
yeah,
it's more or less a tradition because instead of saying I love you all the time, it's something we do.
Yeah, we were watching a stand-up comedy, and the guy, I don't remember who it was, but he was like... Was it? I don't know. We watch a lot.
Google it, people.
Yeah. He said, when you're in a relationship for so long... Oh, I banged the computer. That saying I love you almost becomes like saying pass the salt. So we immediately, like, claimed that. We were, like, I don't know, a few months into our relationship. And by the way, we said I love you, like... super early. Like, we started talking in July. I came over from Wildwood in August, and we made it official that day. And then, like, the next day, we were like, I love you.
Pretty quick, fast-moving relationship.
Yeah. And, but so we immediately, like, claimed that past the salt. It was a few months into our relationship we salt. So now, like, every once in a while, instead of saying I love you, we say pass the salt, and people were always looking at us like, why are they passing salt to each other?
Also written in our wedding vows.
Yes, it was. It was cute. So yeah, no traditions. This one I know the answer to, but I'm gonna ask anyway. What is the first thing you noticed about me?
Your eyes, obviously.
Duh.
And your red hair.
Oh yeah.
The fire red hair, not fire red, but
he called it my skunk hair because I had red, like right here. I have, like, pictures of it. Actually, I think it's in the intro video. My red hair like this, and he kept saying I had skunk hair.
Looked like a skunk stripe.
I don't care. It was cool as shit. Like, it was bad ASS. Let me just say that. I don't want to curse. First thing I noticed about you, I want to say the nose to be mean because that's what I always do. But I really did notice. It was, I mean... When I met you, when I saw you online, like your pictures, I noticed
the facial hair.
The beard, yeah. And I was so mad about it because I had seen a recent picture of him and he had the facial hair and I was like, I love beards. Like I love sideburns and beards, and I was like, oh my god, he's bearded. I love it. And then the first day when I came back from Wildwood, that morning he went and cut it all off. He shaved it all off. And he cut his hair, and he looked like a 12-year-old boy.
I tried looking nice. I just got off work at like 6:30 in the morning. Barbershop opened about 9, so there's no sleep. Got my hair cut, trying to look nice. But apparently that was the wrong answer. Hence, I still have the beard.
Leave the beard. Leave the beard. Looks so rugged and manly, and I like it.
Not like the hipsters. No offense to anyone watching.
I like the hipsters. I don't know what he's talking about. I wish he had like a cool hipster stash where it was like curled and like in all kinds of cool shapes. I tried to let him, like, get him to glitter it at Christmas because that was like a thing, and he won't glitter his beard. But that, I'll wear him down one day. Your favorite feature about me. This is easy again.
Well, still your eyes.
My eyes. It's all about the eyes. I got pretty eyes. You can't see. My favorite feature about you is the beard. I like the bird. It's good. I like it.
It's beard, not bird, people.
I know. I said that weird. I'm sorry. I don't know why. I didn't mean anything by it. I like the beard. I mean, let's just move past all that. Let's just go past that. One thing I am good at and one thing I'm not good at.
Well, you're great at actually being there and sticking by my side for all my crap. What? I mean, that's actually a hell of a compliment coming from me. 'Cause
yeah, I know.
A lot of people have given up at that. One thing you're not good at is self-esteem.
Nah. No, but you're supposed to say things like I do.
Well, as hard as you work for your family. I mean,
okay.
You go to work, do a job where people harass you and give you hard times, but you still stick with it.
That's true.
I mean,
one thing you're not good at is your anger, which, if you don't know now, you know. This boy's got a little bit of anger issues, but we're working on it.
6 years I'm still learning, but well, it's also a lifetime.
6 years? 31 years.
How did you come out of the womb angry?
I'm pretty sure you did. I'm pretty sure you did. We will ask mom and dad, and I can guarantee they will be like, yeah, he was angry right out the gate. But he's getting better. One thing that you are good at is I don't want to say this, but I mean, you're a hard worker. You bust your butt to make sure that we have all the nice, fun things that we have. Oh, but this is easy. What do we argue about most?
Stupid things, or you're looking for something specific? Usually it's dumb things called by me, like change or cookie dough or bacon. We fight over stupid things.
We fight over this one's anger, really. When it comes down to it, he just has a bad temper and no patience, which I'm really working on. And he's getting better. But yeah, like we've gotten into a fight because I ate bacon before he was done cooking all the bacon. And I was really mad because I'm like, I walk into my house after work and it smells like delicious bacon. I'm going to eat the bacon. Like it was one piece of bacon. I was hungry. And I can guarantee like 99.9% of you would agree with me. And cookie dough, it was like the same thing. Like he wasn't done making all the cookies and I ate some cookie dough, which the only reason I like making cookies is for the cookie dough. I don't care about the actual cookie. I just want the raw, gooey goodiness. And he got like all mad about it.
It takes away from the total amount of cookies done.
So what? Then I just eat less actual cookies.
Sorry, I'm not rich.
So, yeah. I mean, we fight over like his anger, but a lot of times now it's just like, I'm mad at you, you're a jerk, and then like I go away or he goes away, and then an hour later it's like.
I spent a couple days on the couch, depending on the severity of the fight. But I'm quicker to apologize now.
Yeah, it's getting better. As you all know, relationships are work, marriage is work, and life is work. We're working on it. I said work a lot. So let's move on. Oh, this one's good. Who wears the pants in the relationship?
You do.
No. Seriously though, I think he would be lost without me. Like, he asks me where things are in the house all the time, as if he doesn't live in this house.
It's moving around.
No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. He'll like when I go food shopping or we go food shopping, I have to put all this stuff in the cart.
I'm gonna get in that subject. The first time she went to pack groceries, I went to help. I get yelled at. We almost got in a fight in the supermarket because I bagged groceries wrong.
He did bag groceries wrong.
From that day forward, I never touched a single grocery.
If you're a wife and you do the grocery shopping, you understand that when you pack the groceries, you do it in a certain way so that when you unpack the groceries, it's easier. But see, he doesn't know because he doesn't pack the groceries or unpack them. Because then when we get home, he suddenly doesn't know where any food in the house goes.
God, I've been putting groceries away more recently.
Recently, but the first time it was like, I don't know where anything goes. Where do we put the chicken? Like,
I'm not as big as it she's making.
He is. But that's okay, because I still love him. But yes, I wear the pants in a relationship. And that's like literally and figuratively. So something that you do that I wish you didn't? What's something that you do that you think I wish you didn't?
Oh, smoking, definitely.
Duh.
That has
Yeah.
to be number one.
Yeah. And something I do that you wish that I didn't. Probably, there's probably a couple of things, but probably not beat myself up all the time.
Yep.
And crying at every movie or TV show that we
Can't
watch.
watch TV, folks.
I am so emotional. I cry at everything. I watched Land Before Time with my daughter yesterday, and I bawled like a baby when the mom died. Like, I was literally in tears. And then we were watching the one episode of Scrubs today on Netflix, and I was like, oh my god, I want to cry. But I didn't, because Layla wouldn't let me. She kept, like, taking my attention away from it. So I didn't cry that time, although I would have if I could have paid attention. What flavor of cake would you make me for my birthday?
Chocolate.
With?
So chocolate frosting. That's me.
God!
I know
6 years and you don't know that my favorite is chocolate with vanilla frosting.
That's what I was working in vanilla. I was going to say vanilla.
There's like only 2 options, really.
Well, yeah, I was still working my way to vanilla.
Yeah,
You also like
chocolate.
red velvet? If I had red velvet, I'd make you red velvet.
No, but I don't like red velvet as much as I like chocolate with vanilla icing because it's kind of like Oreos and that's delicious. This is one of the traditions that we have that we didn't say.
Oh, the birthday cake.
I make him a birthday cake every year for his birthday, and it's always chocolate cake with chocolate frosting and Reese cups. Inside, on it, sometimes both. It started the first year we got together because his favorite is Reese cups, and he's a chocoholic. I'm not really a chocoholic, he is. And every year, except for last year, this past birthday, I've made his cake. And I didn't make it this year because we actually met this awesome girl who makes these really great cakes. And our whole thing is like Joker and Harley Quinn. Like, he's the Joker, I'm HQ. And so she made a cake. It was made out of cupcakes in the shape of the Joker. And I was like, you have to do it chocolate, and can you put Reese cups in it? Like, my little surprise was for her to put Reese cups inside because that's been our thing. So it's always chocolate with chocolate frosting and Reese cups. What was your favorite part of our wedding? We had a small wedding, by the way.
When you were coming down the aisle to our song Clumsy Car House.
Yes. That's cute.
And I promised myself I was fine, was nervous, wasn't going to cry, and I bawled. That was my favorite.
Yeah, our song is Clumsy Card House by my favorite band, Blue October. Check them out if you haven't already. So I walked down the aisle to that. We had a small wedding, just like at a chapel with like a dozen people. And yeah. So I think my favorite part was walking down the aisle too, because like I had my stepdad who raised me since I was 5 walk me down the aisle. We had a real bad cancer scare with him a couple years ago. So it was really important for me for him to walk me down the aisle. So that made me really emotional because I was so glad that he could do that for me. And oh god, I'm gonna cry just talking about it. And then walking down the aisle and seeing him like in tears, I made fun of him for years. How like I was like, you're either not gonna cry, but like, because he tries to be all like, I'm manly and tough, like I'm not gonna cry. Although he's a big baby actually, and you're a big baby.
Oh my god, right now.
No, you're not. And I mean, I can make you cry, but you won't. But yeah, walking down the aisle or like seeing him crying and stuff. Like once I got down the aisle, everything around me just like went away, which is kind of good because my niece was there as the flower girl and she was running around like a maniac. And like our daughter Layla was standing there with us and she's like she was so into the wedding. She was like looking up, she was so happy. And then as like the vows and stuff went on, she's like, come on. But I didn't notice that until we watched the video afterwards because we were just talking. Although I really liked too when we said our vows and we even got the officiant. Yeah, she got choked up like when I was saying my vows because my vows were awesome.
She even said pass the salt.
I did. We both did. Oh, she did. Yeah.
She did.
We both said it in our vows. We both said it in our vows, and then the officiant said it, and that was cute.
Yeah, it was pretty.
And she like got all choked up. So I really liked that part because I was like, yeah, we're so cool. We got like somebody else like emotional at our wedding. I'm not the only weirdo. How did you know that I was the one?
You stuck through. And they hauled right off the bat, and you stuck through and never gave up on me. And that's a sure sign of someone who's the one to accepting you for everything you want her.
It always makes me nervous, like talking about this stuff. So these are my faces. Yeah. How did I know that you were the one? I think it was when we were living in our first apartment, and it was right after we found out that I was pregnant. Like, I knew beforehand, like, I knew right away that this was the person that I was gonna, like, marry. We had talked about it so early in our relationship, like, I knew this was the person I was gonna marry and spend my life with, even if, like, his life ended, you know, quickly from me. But, no, seriously, we were in our first apartment, and there was these crazy guys living above us on the 3rd floor, and they kept playing music, like, so loudly. It was like right after we found out that I was pregnant, and they were like playing music until 2 o'clock in the morning or something. And we kept going up and knocking on the door to like, can you turn it down? We both have to get up for work in the morning. I was pregnant, so I was exhausted, and like they wouldn't listen. They wouldn't even open the door. So eventually we just kind of pounded on the ceiling, and they freaked out and like threatened us and stuff, and like they had like a gun and stuff. So we got really nervous, and he immediately was like, we're getting out of here. He was like, I'm not playing any games with these guys. Like, he didn't get all like tough guy, like I'm gonna go out and beat the crap out of them. He was just like, I gotta make sure you're safe and our baby's safe, so we're going. And when he did that, like, because he could have flown off the handle with his anger and stuff, but he went like right into protect mode. So I knew then, and then like it was confirmed to me when our daughter was born, and she was born early. Not early, she was born, but she wound up in the NICU. That's what it was. She wound up in the NICU because she had swallowed blood. And so he had gotten to go see her in the NICU first, and he, like, she was attached to tubes and a CPAP and like IVs and stuff, and that was really scary for me. And like I didn't have that immediate connection because I was terrified that she was gonna die. So like I think I held myself like at a wall, but he had no like issues about it at all. He was just like, that's my baby, and like I'm gonna protect my baby, and I'm gonna like hold her. And like as soon as they let us hold her, like he was all into it. The nurses were like, we love him. He has no fear. There's so many dads that come in and are afraid to pick up their babies, and he was like, give her to me. Like I will hold her and love her and take care of her. And like he was taking so many pictures and stuff, and it was so cute. And I kind of knew like then, like no matter what we went through, like this was the person. He worked so hard for us, and he does everything for us, and he will protect us and love us no matter what. So I kind of knew like a lot, but have things confirmed through pet names for each other. Oh my god. So,
Oscar the Grouch, you call me.
So I have a lot of pet names for him. Mostly we just call each other Babe. Like when we're like, Babe, can you get me this? But
I've never really had pet names for anybody.
I call him Oscar the Grouch because he is. I call him, and like all kinds of things really that are about his grouchiness. Like I can't even name them all. But mostly he's Mr. J and I'm Harley Quinn. Now we don't call each other that necessarily, but like on Facebook and stuff, it's like I will on Facebook, but in person I just feel weird.
It's a Babe.
Yeah.
It's not really pet names,
but they kind of are.
Big, well, yeah, but not really call them face to face.
He used to call me ridiculous so much that I thought it was like a pet name.
Because you're acting ridiculous.
So what? I'm cool. But he did. I used to think like that was just a pet name for me. Like, you're ridiculous. I know I'm ridiculous. Stop calling my name. This one's easy. Who said I love you first?
Me?
Oh my god, no.
Are you sure?
Yes. It was like 2 nights into me being back from Wildwood, and we were sleeping like in the same bed and all already. We were laying down talking one night, and he wanted to say it, but he wouldn't say the words. He kept hinting at it, and he wouldn't say it. So I finally was just like, "I love you," and then he was like,
"I'm so bad right now."
He wanted to say it. I knew he wanted to say it, and I was kind of determined not to say it first. But I was like, he keeps hinting at it, so I'm just gonna say it. Like, what's he gonna do at this point? He's either gonna say it or run, and if he runs, then oh well. Like, I get heartbroken and I move on. But you know, he said it, and then he hasn't stopped saying it since then. I think.
Oh, I said it first. Apparently, I was wrong.
You have bad memories. He has bad memories of like us, but he can remember every movie he's ever watched in his life. If I'm watching TV, what am I watching?
Usually anything that's gonna make you cry.
That's everything.
Well, before we got married, every Friday was Bride Day. Now it's Spartacus. It really depends. Teen Mom, all the time. Teen Mom OG, Teen Mom 2.
You're like forgetting the most important one.
Of course I am.
Walking Dead.
Well,
If I'm watching TV, it's Walking Dead when that's on.
there's so many shows.
But yeah, right now it's Spartacus on Netflix. Like, I'm watching Spartacus like every chance I can get because it's so good.
There goes the plug.
No, it's just a good show, and I like the blood and guts. Watch it. And if you're watching TV, it's usually something funny.
Something dumb that you don't like.
Yeah.
Which is anything I ever put on according to you.
Scrubs. He's been watching Scrubs. I don't really like Scrubs. Or Big Bang Theory. Or 2.5 Men. He watches like a lot of reruns of like funny shows. Or shows that he thinks are funny. Although I love Big Bang Theory. But usually when I come home, it's Scrubs or Big Bang Theory's on or 2.5 Men. But
or whatever our daughter wants to watch, so I don't have to hear it.
Oh, he loves Wander Over Yonder.
My God, the show is great.
Wander Over Yonder is a cartoon.
It comes on Disney XD on demand.
He watches that one
Near
a lot.
the kids section.
He gets so excited. What is one talent that I have?
The ability to multitask.
Oh my God, that's not like a tangible talent. Which really kind of isn't true because I'm so lazy. Like, I don't want to do anything.
You can simultaneously watch TV and be on your phone at the same time.
Yeah, but so can you. You're on your phone like every day, like all day, every day. Like, seriously, I can't get that thing from his hands. On our honeymoon, I have pictures where I'm sitting there bored and he is in the back playing on his stupid phone when all I wanted was a foot rub. What's a talent that you have? Farting.
God. It used to be writing, but I don't even write anymore.
He farts so much, it really is like a talent.
The ability to clear a room.
Yes, really, he can. What's my favorite music?
Blue October.
Ding, ding, ding.
Well, it's more band.
Yeah, but seriously, it's what, alternative rock?
Alternative rock.
But if I'm listening to music, I'm usually listening to like whatever's like the pop station, you know, the top whatever, to kind of like give me upbeat stuff. Or Blue October. Like, that's all I want to listen to is Blue October. I can't wait for their new album. It comes out on the 22nd. Go buy it. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. It's amazing. And his favorite music is country crap. I don't like country people. I don't say this to offend any of you because I can almost guarantee that someone out there likes country, but I don't like country. It's all about like guys like who use their pickup trucks and whatever. No, but seriously, it all sounds the same to me. I can't. Everybody talks about that Luke Bryan guy, and I'm like, he sounds exactly like every other country singer I've ever heard.
No, he does not.
He does.
There's so many levels of country music.
I don't know.
Not getting into the debate.
Although, I do like me some Johnny Cash. So, that's like the only country I like. Okay, so that was the last question, and our video is really long. It's like a half hour. So, if you stuck through it, you're awesome. And now you know more about us. And I'm going to try and get this one into more videos of us like together. Yes. He likes it. He wants to be famous.
Infamous famous.
Alright, so thanks for watching, guys.
Good night, everybody.
And if you liked it or whatever, just like it. Check me out on Instagram. It'll be linked down below. And any questions, if you want us to do like another one, or if you think this was totally boring and you think that I should just stop talking about myself, and you can just put that down in the comments. I don't care. I like all comments. Unless you like tell me that
nothing too negative.
Unless you tell me that my eyes aren't pretty, then I know you're a liar. Alright guys, see you later. Thanks. Say bye.
Bye.